I feel as if you guys should have been able to correct these, like I asked you. All right. Now, yesterday I fussed at some of you guys because the review is meant for you to do the review, not for you to split the review up and you do the odds and your buddy does the evens. That's not helping you. All right. We're not allowed to do that. All right. Again, it's only hurting yourself. All right. There were a lot of problems here for a reason. You need to practice. This is a big part of all standardized tests. All right. So my question is, does anybody really have any questions with 1 through 10 on the conversion? Pints and cups, you were able to look those up? What?
No.
That's what I said. I want you to do that. Because you know what? Because I don't really expect you to remember all the conversions. Right? Those kinds of things you can look up easily anywhere. All right? So I want to look at the first page. Does anybody have any doubts on the first page? Yes, sir. Good.
Can you, so I just want to, I got the same answer as you did on the MCQ, but I just want to see if I'm doing it right. You can
Yeah. So what you would do is you need, because there's a relationship between gallon and quarts, you got to tell me how many quarts are in a gallon. Yeah, it is 4. All right? It is 4. Now, some of you guys are looking up, there are 0.25 gallons in 1 quart. Does that make sense? I don't want the decimal. Right? So we want that if there are 9 gallons, that would make 36 quarts. Now again, these are types of things that I'm expecting you to kind of see. For every gallon, there's 1 quart. So if you have 9 gallons, you have 36 quarts, right? So you're just writing the fraction 36 over 48. And I would like to see the quart, and then what are you going to do to the quarts? They do what? They cancel out. So again, then you just reduce 36 over 48. And 36 over 48 reduces to what?
3/4.
Yeah, 3/4. You okay with that? All right. All right, I think that's not too bad. Does everybody agree with that? Everybody agree? All right. So now I really, the unit rate is good for everybody. Now, the one I really wanted to take a look at was converting. I wanted to convert. Yeah, here we go. These are the ones I want everybody to double check. All right, 19 inches to centimeters. All right. So I need everybody to find out that 1 inch is equal to how many centimeters? Everybody's got to look that up. All right. What was it, Weber? Did you see? Were you able to? Somebody look it up for me. 1 inch is how many centimeters? And I'm trying to show you exactly what my thought process is. John, yes. Yes. Yes, I would prefer 2.54. Did I get on that? So now you have what? You have 19 inches. So John, what do I have to do with this? Yeah, 19 times 2.54. A. Hey, I want you to sit in your chair, Ryan. I want your iPad or whatever you're doing your work on up and ready to go. Well, so what are you doing? Didn't I give you a piece of paper yesterday with the work? Didn't you say you want it on paper? You didn't? Where's your iPad at? Here. All right. So now for the next one, I want quarts and liters. Now notice I have 9 quarts. Does everybody see what I'm saying? So I put down right next to it, I need to find out what 1 quart is equal to. So I want everybody to look up quart to liter. Quart to a liter. Oscar, what does it say? 0.95 liters. Is that true? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and put 946 if that's what it says. Now, and I'm not saying he's right. I am not saying he's right because I don't know the conversion. What did you get?
Mine said 1.057 quarts.
Yeah, but that's 1 liter is how many quarts? We're asking. You see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
And believe it or not, listen to me. That's exactly the same. Believe it or not, that is true. So listen to what he's saying. 1 liter is, say it again.
1.057
quarts. Those are, believe it or not, those exactly the same. Does it look the same though? No, they're just solved for a different number, right? This is telling you that 1 quart. Now the reason I prefer this is because I have what over here? 9 quarts. So I have 9 of these. So it's just going to be 9 times that number. And Oscar, what was that? Yeah, that's what I'm asking you.
equals
8.52. Okay? You got the wrong answer, right? Because why? I'm telling you, here's what I'm going to show you this for, I'm going to help you with 47. So here's what I want you to notice to avoid any mistakes. I'm trying to get some of you guys' attention, Weber. Some of you guys, I want to do better. This is how you do better, by listening to my complete explanation of this now. All right? Here's how you're going to not mix it up. If I say 9 quarts, I want to figure out what 1 quart is equal to. So I'm looking up 1 quart is how many liters. On the next one, I want you to tell me, what am I going to look up? That's right. 1 mile is equal to how many feet? You're exactly right. Very good. That wasn't too bad. 5,280 times 6. There you go. Yes. You understand what I'm saying now to do this. Now, I'm trying to make sure you understand me, right? What you said is factually true. This is factually true. Do you agree with that? But it's harder to solve the problem because we don't have the number of liters. You understand me?
Yeah.
We have the number of what? Now I'm going to show you something really cool. Take 1.057 on your calculator. Oh, actually, no, sorry, hit clear. I should have used that. I want you to do 1 divided by 1.057. And I bet you that's 0.946. See what I'm telling you? All right? That's very difficult for most people to understand. That's why I showed you. You with me on that? So your ratio was just not the right setup, but it still was factually correct.
So when you're going smaller to
Yeah, you know what?
smaller?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want you to do that because,
No, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I want you to know. I want you to know. I don't want any tricks to it.
No, I'm not saying it's not trick. I'm
Okay.
saying if it's like, you know, like that a quart is bigger than a liter,
Yes, that is true.
then you know to use the decimal, right? Instead of an absolute.
Well, this is why, honestly, and I know some of you guys are doing very well. I know you're good math students. I'm trying to make you better understanding the numbers. That's all I'm trying to do. I don't want you to try to memorize that kind of thing. I want you to look at it and say, look, if I'm trying to figure out how many liters are in 9 quarts, if I know how many liters are in 1 quart, or if I know 1 quart is equal to so many liters, it's real simple. I just multiply by 9. You see, that's what I'm trying to teach you. Or I don't think about smaller to larger. And I'm telling you, honestly, I don't know how many liters are in a quart. I don't even care. I don't even want to know. Because I know I can just do what? Look it up real quickly. You with me? So if I'm looking at, for example, 20 hours. Now, again, we should be able to figure that out, how many seconds in an hour, right? But if we didn't know, we could just say 1 hour equals how many seconds. All right, that's not technically something you should look up. You should just know that's what? 3,600. You really should just know that. All right? But if not, I don't care. You can look it up. So 1 hour is equal to 3,600 seconds. So if I have 20 hours, just multiply that by 20. All right? And I'm hoping I'm making sense on what I'm trying to tell both the boys over here. That applies to everybody. Right? I'm trying to make sure that you understand numbers, not just trying to remember what I'm telling you. All right? I hope that makes sense. All right? William, does that make sense to you, what I said? All right. I don't want you to memorize it. All right? I want you to understand how to convert. That's the most important thing. All right? Yes, sir.
I struggled on the
All right. So my question now to everybody, is everybody comfortable with 45 through 48? 45 through 48. All right. Okay, now we'll take a look at what Alden said. All right. Alden said he struggled with number 3. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at number 3. What is there to struggle about here? It's just 26 tenths over 65 campers. And I said you could use your calculator if you didn't see that 13 went into both of those. Right? So come on. So that is equal to 2 tenths for every what?
2 tenths for the
That's right. Now, you also said something smart there, believe it or not. It could be 2/5 of a tenth per what? Per camper. That's another way to think about that. All right? That's another one. Yes, sir. Okay, we'll look at it. We'll look at it. Which one? 50. So let's go down. Yay, this is exactly what I want you to go do. What do I do here? That's exactly what you, that's exactly right. Yeah, exactly right. All right, that's a really good way. So 210, everybody do that. 210 divided by 3.5 gives me miles per hour, right? So what's 210 divided by 3.5? 60?
Yes.
Right? So that's, you're traveling at what? 60 miles per hour. So if you go in 6 hours, that would be 360 miles. Right? Good job. Yes, sir, William. I just want you to tell me what number we're on, buddy. I'll help you. All right, let's go back to 6 now for a second. Let's see if we can help William. All right, so, okay, this is a very, very good problem. Very good. So if you had your iPad, did you call your mom and say if she could come bring it for you? You did? Okay. So if I have 6 pounds and I have 256 ounces, I need to know that 1 pound is equal to how many ounces? Nope. Somebody tell them. Yeah, 16. All right. So 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. So if I have 6 pounds, I have 6 times 16. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
So that would be what? 96 ounces over 256 ounces. And then somebody kindly reduce that for me. Somebody get 3/8. Now, don't just take his word for it. 3/8. Do that. Is that correct? William, you understand that's why I wanted you to do the whole worksheet by yourself yesterday. Right? You understand me now, right? No shortcuts in here, please. I trust you too much. You hear me? I want you to do the work yourself, always. All right? Now, what your guys' responsibility is right now, just tell me something I can do for you. All right? Does anybody want me to do a particular problem? Good for you.
So I think I know you.
It doesn't matter, just tell me.
Number 49.
All right, good. Let's take a look at 49, everybody. Yeah, this is really, really good. Really good. So I want to get the cost per ounce. Then it would be easy to tell, right? The cost per ounce. So they wrote it backwards this time. So the Colby cheese here would be 7.75 divided by 16. Somebody tell me what that is.
0.484.
So it was 0.484 dollars per what? Per ounce. Now we're going with the American cheese, which is $10.25 for 24 ounces. So tell me what that was.
0.427.
Yes, $0.427 per what? Per ounce. You with me? And so what is that? What would be the best?
American cheese.
Yeah, the American cheese would be the best price. You with me on that? All right, yes, ma'am. Yep, I want to do all that you don't know how to do. And what everybody's doing is everybody's scanning the work and picking a problem that you want me to do for you. That's what your job is right now. Scanning and see if there's something I can help you with. All right, so let's take a look at 35. Okay, so if I'm going 60 miles per hour, I need to know how many kilometers that is, right? You agree with me? So I want to know 1 mile is equal to how many kilometers? So look that up for me. Shh, hold on, she's doing it. And by the way, if you want to borrow my iPad, you can. It's back there if you want to. You don't have to. But does it say? Come on, loud.
1.6.
Okay, so we'll just 1 point. Did anybody else get that? 1 mile is about 1.6093 kilometers, right?
Why is that 1,600?
Well, that must be meters, I bet. Is that kilometers or meters?
That's meters.
That's what I'm telling you. Hey, listen, thank you. Trimble, listen to me. That's good. All right, that's what I'm saying. If you're not careful, you can just miss it, right? That's what I'm telling you. You got to be careful. You got to make sure you type in 1 mile is equal to how many kilometers? Or miles to kilometers or something like that. Now, you with me on this, right? So now if you 1 mile is this, and I have to go 60 miles, yeah, so multiply that out. Tell me what it comes out to be.
96.
Yeah. Good, we got that then. Boom. Right there. That times 90. Or I'm sorry, times 60. All right, I'm happy with you on that. You agree? That's pretty easy, right? John, what?
Maybe number 37.
Good, let's do 37. Okay, so here, this one's just annoying. Do you know what I mean? Because I just have to, if 3 burritos cost $22.50, how much does 1 burrito cost? Yeah, $7.50 for 1 burrito. You agree with that? So now, if you buy 7 times 750, what's that? Uh-oh. So that's a mistake, right? That's not equivalent. Do you agree or not?
Yeah.
So that's the answer, it looks like. Right? Because we could do 2 times 7.5, that's 15. 5 times 7.5, and then 4 times 7.5. Everybody okay with that? Yes, sir.
I don't know why, but I was having trouble with the 16.
All right, let me pull down 16. Yeah, it should be. I want the lower rate, right? Now listen to me. Here's what I want to show you again. I think this is a very good problem. I'm asking you to take campers to what? So I have to divide campers by counselors. All right? So happy times, it would be what? Yes, 356 divided by 38. What is that, please? 9.36 campers to counselors. Now do the next one.
Way day
Is,
292 by 28.
and what is that?
7.82.
7.82. So obviously, right. That wasn't hard, right?
Also, on this, just as a refresher, if you have a fraction,
I'm asking for a number, please.
I'll find
You know what? Yeah, find something for me, and I'll do it. Okay, I can't just make things up. Yes, ma'am. I'll get to that. Let's look at 38. So now listen to me. This is another really important problem. So I want you to pay attention. Miles per hour. What does that mean I do? What am I dividing? Yeah, there you go. We're just going 4 2/5 miles divided by hours. I think I said it wrong. It's not miles. No, that was right. Miles per hour. You agree with that? So do that on your calculator.
For number 11, I got the right answer, but then it says explain it to me.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
What is explain it
So that just shows that there are more alumni than students. Yeah, but again, do I really care about that, honestly? I don't really care about that, you know that. Did you get that on your calculator? Somebody else, somebody else, somebody else. Yes, sir, now.
Okay, this is for number 26.
Yes, good job.
So you would,
Tell me what percent means.
it means out of
Yeah, but per in math means what?
2.
Per means what, guys? Everybody. Divide. Per means divide. So you're just literally dividing by 100. You with me on that? So type it on your calculator, 15 3/5 divided by 100.
Well, I got another fact.
Yes, you should have. Because it says write it as a fraction.
How
What is it?
is 39
39 over what?
200?
That wasn't hard, right? Percent divided by 100. Per 100. All right, somebody else. Come on. Nobody has another question now. Because now I'm just going to ask you to do what? Oh, hold on. Good for you, John. 19. Good job. Take a look at 19. Okay, so if I have 4 hours to 9 scarves and I want to know how many I can make in 24 hours, I need to know how many I can make in 1 hour, right? So I can say 4 hours divided by 9 scarves. And of course that just becomes 4 ninths. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is 9 divided by 4. Sorry, guys. It would be, thank you, 9 scarves in 4 hours would give me 2.25. Is that right? 2.25 scarves every what? Every 1 hour. Does that make sense, guys? And then if you can make 2.25 scarves in 1 hour, multiply that by what? 24. Somebody else get 54? Everybody good with 54? All right, now some of you guys didn't say much today, so I'm assuming you're in good shape. Anybody? Nobody else has a question? Good. No, I never change, ever. I never change. The review is the what?
Test.
The review is the test. I didn't even put any SATs on it this time. I know you're disappointed. Maybe I can go back and change. What?
Could you do number 17?
I'll sure try. Here we go. 17. If you make 340 bagels in 4 hours, so that means I'm going to take 340 divided by 4, and that will tell me how many bagels per hour. Divide that on your calculator and tell me what that is. What'd you get?
I got
340 divided by 4. Is that right? 85 bagels per hour. Is that good? And I want to know how many bagels can I make in what? You don't need to do 85 times 10 on your calculator. You can just tell me 850, right? 850 bagels. Right? This is what I want from you guys tomorrow. That's logical, right? Come on. Again, remember what I'm trying to tell you. All right? I want it to make sense. I think it's easy. Agreed? Somebody else? Nothing? Good.
So on this, would you have to write, like, if you,
Here's what the question is how many bagels, right? So I would say 850 bagels would be correct. But if you wrote 850 bagels in 10 hours, that's also correct. Yeah, I'm not that picky, right? All right, because you're answering the question. All right, so now I'm going to pause the video. Listen, guys, we're not messing around right now. You're just redoing the worksheet. Go through, double check. Is everybody good with that? All right, that's how you do super good tomorrow. All right, make sure that you know how to look up the conversions. All right, and don't come to me without a calculator because I had 3 extra calculators in that bin. Guess how many there are now? None, because people borrowed them. All right, so I have nothing extra. All right, I don't have any extra calculators. Everybody hearing me? All right, and you need your what for sure tomorrow also?
iPad.
Your iPad. You need an iPad and a calculator. iPad, calculator, pencil, all those good things. All right. Now, quiet.